What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Token Black, aka Don Zaloo. Gotta make sure everybody eats. And today we got an Edison deck profile for you. This is winged Rhynos, chain beat, however you want to describe it. This started, I don't remember the channel off the top of my head, but there is a guy that's been going around doing a winged Rhynos, I wouldn't say series, but been talking about the deck. And I started playing the deck when I saw that deck profile, and it evolved into this. So let's get into it. Let me talk about the cards that you're seeing and get into why I chose to play the version this way rather than the way that he was playing it. So first, winged Rhynos, you gotta have 3. It's a winged Rhynos deck. But the reason I chose to play the Neospatians is because of Covert Contact. If you control no monsters, send 2 Neospatians, one from your hand and one from your deck, to draw 2 cards. So what that deck didn't have was a draw engine, something that can get you into more things. Yes, obviously you have accumulated fortune and good goblin housekeeping, but an actual draw engine. So I chose to play that with the 3 or 5 Neospatians, 2 on the Neospatian Aqua Dolphin, and that's so we can use Miracle Fusion to go into Ab-Zero. Again, another power play that we can go into either on an open board or not, but go into that power play off of our Stratos and our 1 Elemental Hero Fusion, and then the Infernal Prodigy as well. I went down to 2 Caius because of that. Those power plays, I wouldn't say you don't necessarily need Caius, but Caius is not something you want to draw multiples of, but later game in a build like this, you can draw cards here, so you might draw into it, but you can also go into your power plays with your Miracle Fusion. I think the spell lineup the trap lineup is pretty much the same as his. You got your draw cards with your good goblin housekeepings, your draw of greeds, and your yadas. But we're playing, I did like skill successor though. I will say I really like skill successor, but this deck is a powerhouse turn 1 or game 1. Game 1, this deck is a powerhouse. They don't really know what they're getting into. Once they see the Neospatians start going to the graveyard, they can kind of get it. But the thing about the Neospatians is you can use them for Covert Contact, but they're also just good monsters to summon on their own. I've summoned this turn 1 and gained 2,500 a couple times. And then you can do the same thing with this. The only one that kind of doesn't fall into the category of what I just said is the Dark Panther, because it's based on what they have. But again, you can summon these, and as they go to the graveyard, get your Miracle Fusion on. Going into the side deck here, double Cyber Dragon, 2 Crow. This side deck is just pretty straightforward. I just use generic cards because the deck is not generic. But you can take the Caiuses out for the Vanity's Fiend. The Snowman Eater is a good card that you can set, but it's also a water for Miracle Fusion. Kaiku and DD Crow are just really good. Dust Tornado can move back row out the way, but it's also something that you can chain to get your chain link started. Same thing with Needle Sealing and Transmigration Prophecy, where we're manipulating the board and then manipulating the graveyard as well. So if you guys want to see some test videos with this build, let me know in the comments below. I've done a lot of testing and the deck does what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys want to see, and I got you. Edison format, Token Black, Different Dimension Tournament Series. We out.